Relax, shake it out. We'll start with our feet hip width apart. All right, knees slightly bent, chest up, chin up, hand on the chair. Okay, we're going to close our eyes. You're going to hold this position 15 seconds, okay? Good. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Let's go ahead and bring our feet as close together as we can see them. Again, we can get them. All right. Chest up, chin up, right? Keep your knees slightly bent. Okay. Hand on the chair. We're going to go ahead and close your eyes, get your bearings. If you're swaying a bit, you may want to leave your hand on the chair. Time start. Feel comfortable and confident. You can go ahead and lift that hand up. All right. Maybe use 1 or 2 fingers. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. That's it. Now we're going to go to 1 foot. We're going to be standing on 1 foot, okay? So we're going to be standing on our left foot. We have our chair on our left side. So if you don't have the chair on the left side, go ahead and do that now. All right, chair on the left side. First time, eyes open. Let's shift our weight to our left foot. Let's go ahead and bring that right foot up in the air. Remember, bend your knee. Find your focal point, chest up, chin up, core tight. That means pull that belly button in, right? Get those shoulders back. Time begins now. If you feel comfortable, up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, this time with our eyes closed, okay? So there's a process to this. Remember, we'll go ahead and shift our weight to our left foot. We're going to bring our right heel into the air, okay? Right heel into the air. Excuse me, go ahead and close your eyes. Get your bearings in this position, okay? If you're doing a little bit of swaying, you do not feel confident, stay here, okay? Still have your hand on the chair. Let's go ahead and lift that right leg up into the air, knee slightly bent. Time begins now, okay? This will always be hard, so if you're having a little bit of trouble, that's okay. All right, feeling confident, you can go to maybe 1 or 2 fingers or let go altogether. 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Chair to the opposite side. Good. All right, we're going to go through those assessments. The 1 foot one more time on the right side. Let's shift our weight to our right foot. First time, eyes open. Bend your knee, core tight. Bring that left foot up into the air. Find your focal point. Time begins now. Good. Notice I have my foot. It's right underneath me, right? I know a lot of people, they'll put their foot a lot far behind them or pretty far in front of them. You want it right underneath. 3, 2, 1, and time. Same thing. This time, eyes closed, okay? So we're going to shift our weight to our right foot, same process. Left heel into the air. Close your eyes. Keep that knee bent. Chest up, chin up. Okay, if you feel comfortable and confident, you go ahead and lift that left foot up into the air. Time begins now. All right, stay safe. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. All right, guys, go ahead, grab a shot of water. Get a drink. Remember, I cannot see you, so if you have a question, just pipe in, okay? All right, let me just take a look here. I know you guys are getting a close-up. I'm going to just maybe play with this thing a little bit. No, I better not mess with it too much. Next thing you know, this thing's going to shut down, and then I'm really going to be having a great Friday, right? So, earlier this week, I do a lot of Zoom meetings. Actually, I've been on Zoom for the last 8 years. So, was involved in some online stuff going on and found Zoom. Earlier this week, I got a notification that my account will no longer be free. And so they put a time limit on it. I'm just wondering if I missed an update somehow. Usually I get an alert through the antivirus software that I have of any updates. So that may be a possibility. I'm sure whatever's going on is my fault. So, all right. Good. I had a good little talk this morning. We'll go ahead and save that for next week. We're going to go ahead and go into the strength pillar, guys, this morning. So what I want to do is I want to get in front of my chair. We're going to start again with those sit slows, okay? Big fan of the eccentric movements. You know, that just means the eccentric movement is when we're doing things in slow motion, okay? Going very slow. So we're going to stand in front of our chair. Our feet are about chair leg width apart. Chair leg width apart, okay? A little wider than our hips. So what we want to do is we're going to stick our bottom out. We're going to sit down in the chair, no plop zone. You ready? We're going to descend 4 seconds. It's going to take us to descend. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Putting our bottoms on the chair, and then we're going to pop right back up, okay? Again, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Pushing on our heels, okay? We want to stick our bottom back. Really stick your bottom out. You can use your hands to guide you. 4, 3, if you feel uncomfortable. 2, 1. No plopping. And we're up. And 4, 3, keeping my nose over my toes. 2, my back is flat. 1, that's it. And we're up. We're going to do 3 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, that's it. 2 more and we're up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. All right, and 4, 3, 2, pause right there. Hold, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and relax. Go ahead and sit down in that chair. Again, guys, just be patient with me. I'm getting all kind of messages here, so if you see me walk to my phone, I'm just clearing the screen. So I have one little box in the top right-hand corner that I can see myself, and that's it. So if I'm going a little fast, I cannot see you. It's hard to get that real-time feedback. Go at your pace, okay? We're going to make this thing work this morning, all right? Take your chair, and we're going to move it to the left side. Moving that chair to the left side. All right. Now, what we're going to do here is just a standing hip flexion, right? It's a big fancy word for we're just going to be bringing our knee up. We're going to try to open, close, and bring it right back down, okay? You have your chair there if you need it, right? If you have any type of pain in the hip, maybe you can't get your leg up as high, go as high as you can, get it open and close and right back down, okay? Here we go. Let's nice and tall, find your focal point. We're up. If you can get it parallel, get it parallel. We're going to go open, close, and put it right back down where it came from. Chest up, chin up, out, in, and down. And up, out, in, and down. Take your time with it. And up, out, in, and down. Good. And up. Now notice, I'm not rotating my hips. My hips are staying square, facing forward. That's it. 3 more. Out, in, and down. Use that chair if you need to hold on. That's okay. Out, in, and down. Last time. Up, out, in, and down. Now you should really be feeling that lower leg, that lower left leg. You should feel it really all the way up into the glute. It won't be uncommon for you to feel it there. If you're not feeling the burn or feeling those muscles working, you may be relying on that chair a little too much, okay? So I want you to be safe. So it's like riding an ice cube, right? Let's go ahead and switch this. But find that position that best suits you and your abilities, okay? Same thing. We've got our chair on the right side, nice and tall, core tight. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Okay, we're going to bring our left leg. We're up, out, in, and down. Notice my pace. I'm not in a hurry. Out, in, and down. Good. And up, out, in, and down. Find that focal point. Remember, keep your shoulders back. There you go. Out, in, and down. Good. Let's do 2 more. Up, nice and slow. In and down. Last one. We're up, out, in, and down. Good, good. Shake it out. Quick shot of water if you need it. We're going to go right back to the front of our chair there. All right, I don't know how many of you are baseball fans. Baseball season has started, and the New York Mets have had 18 batters already hit by pitch. Several of them have actually been hit in the head, so this should be make for, if you're a baseball fan, start watching. It's going to get interesting, especially Mets games. I have a client that's a huge Mets fan. All right, here we go. Chest up, chin up, sitting in slow motion, okay? You can use your hands if you feel a little bit uneasy, you do not feel confident. That way you can guide yourself down. Find your focal point. Let's begin. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drive on your heels. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. And we're up. Make sure your knees do not cave in. You want to keep your knees over your toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. And we're up. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 3 more. We're up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Now, if you're starting to get tired or fatigued, you can take a break or go at your own pace, okay? 4, 3, really sit back on those heels. Stick your bottom out. 2, and 1. That's it. And we're up. Last time. We're going to hold it for about 5 seconds. You ready? 4, down, down. 3, down, down. 2, right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, just kidding, and rest. Good, good. I like to get that little extra there. Unfortunately, I cannot see your smiles. I know you guys are smiling ear to ear with that one. So it just warms my little old heart. All right, let's take our chair. We'll move it to the left side. Give you a second to do that. All right. Same thing, guys. We're going to be bringing that leg up. Moving it out and in. So making a little note. All righty, here we go. Nice and tall, find your focal point. Shifting our weight to the left foot. We're coming up, going out, in, and down, and up, out, in, and down. That's it. Nice and smooth, under control. In and down. Remember, use that chair as much as you need, but find that place that you're not relying on it so much so that you're not getting any work done. So we're up, out, in, and down. Good. And we're up, out, in, and down. Good. 2 more. Up, nice and slow. Out, going out. I'm abducting as far as I can. In and down. If you can't quite get it out that far, that's okay. Out, in, and down. Oh my goodness. Man, I hope I'm not the only one feeling that. My gosh. Okay, let's rotate. Good stuff. That's when you know you're doing it right, when it hurts. All right? You'll only hear that here, folks. Will not hear that too many other places. All right. Nice and tall. Again, remember to keep that knee bent, okay? Don't forget to bend that knee slightly. All right, we're going to shift our weight to our right foot. We're coming up with the left leg. We're going to open, close, and down. Up, open, close, and down. Keeping that core tight. Good. And down. That's it. Here's 4. In and down. That's it. Here's 5. That's it. 3 more. Up, out, nice and slow. In and down. And we're up, out, in and down. Last one for good luck. Up, out, in, and down. Good. Catch your breath. That is our strength pillar. With all the hustle and bustle this morning, I forgot to do my formalities. So remember, guys, remember, Balance University is built on 4 pillars of balance, right? Strength, posture, flexibility, and then, of course, balance. And our goals for Balance University is keep you strong, mobile, and independent for as long as possible, okay? So any questions there? Any questions, guys? Everybody's got it? Ah, I see you. Who knew? All right. Except everybody's that small. So, good, good. How about now? Check. Thumbs up. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Susan. I'm going to buy you a big old Starbucks coffee next time I come into the office. All right. Any questions? Everyone good? I swiped over and I was able to see, so perfect. Now we're going to go into our posture pillar, okay? Let's go ahead. I want to put the chair on the right side. We'll go ahead and keep it there, okay? I've got my right leg in front of me. All right, it's a split stance. And what I'm going to do here, this is going to get a little complicated. I'm actually going to push off first step. I'm going to bring from this split stance, I'm going to bring my front foot up into the air. Okay? My hands are in front of me, so I'm going to open, close, and then put my leg right back down, okay? Now, if this gets to be too much, you can always use that right hand to hold on, right? So the process would be up and then out and in and down, okay? The whole goal here is to be able to get all of that weight that you have. Your weight is split evenly on these 2 feet here. Get all of that weight. You have to judge how hard you have to push, right? You're going to have to push just enough, not too much. Get that leg up, stabilize, and then we'll go through the open and close, okay? So here we go. Nice and tall. Find your focal point. Hands out in front of us. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Let me give you a different angle. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great job. Good. Catch your breath. All right. Now what we're going to do is go into our founder's exercise, right? We're going to have our hands over our head so you can keep your chair right where it's at. My feet, again, are a little wider than hip width. Going to take hands overhead. All right, I'm going to pull my stomach in, and I'm going to squat down. I'm going to stick my bottom out. I'm going to squat down, shifting my weight to my heels. I'm going to push back with my arms. I'm going to hold this position. 3, 2, 1, and then I'm up. And down, push back. I'm going about 3/4 down. I call it like a pop squat. Make sure to straighten your arms, and we're up. Good. And we're down. Stick your bottom out. Push back. 3, 2, 1, and then we're up. 3 more. And down. Push back. 3, 2, 1, and we're up. 2 more. And down. Push back. 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Last time. And we're down. Push back. Push those arms back. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Catch your breath. Grab a shot of water. We're going to move our chair to the left side there. Good. All right. Here we go. Back to that hip flexion, right? We're going to be in our balanced position of confidence, or our split stance. We're going to have our left leg in front of us. We have our chair on the left side. Left foot in front. All right, you ready? We have our weight split evenly. We're going to push back, open, close, and then right back down, okay? So hands up in front of us, about chest high. We're going to push up, open, really push back there, close, and down. And we're up, oops, open, close, and down. That's it. Up, open, close, and down. Now remember, you can always use that hand to hold on and just abduct with one arm. Ready? We're up, open, close, and down. Very good. We're going to do 3 more. Up, open, close, and down. Up, oops, open, close, and down. That's it. Last time. We're up, open, good, close, and down, and rest. Well done. Man, everybody seems to be doing well. I can't quite see the detail as what I could on the computer, but well done. All right, catch your breath. Chair's going to stay on the same side. All right, we're going to take our feet hip width apart. Again, going back to our founders exercises, we're going to go for 6, okay? So we're going to start, our hands are up above us. All right, we're going to squat down. We're going to shift our weight to our heels here. Sticking our bottom out, push back with the arms. 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Good. Different angle here. We're down. Push back with my arms. 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. Here's 3. Push back, hold, and up. Well done. And 4, and push, and up. Good. 2 more times. Down, push back, hold, and we're up. That's it. Last one. We're down, push back, good, and where are you going? Martha, get back down there, and relax. Just kidding. All right, misery loves company. Good job. Get a shot of water. Catch your breath. All right. That is our posture pillar, okay? Any questions there, just fire away. Good, good. All right, I think we've pulled it together nicely here. Good. Da, da, da. I can now. Amazing. Bummer. All right, good. Okay, so perfect, man. Guys, we're going to go into our flexibility pillar. Okay, no questions there. All right, we're going to just go ahead and face your chair towards the camera there, towards me. We're going to sit in our chair there. We're going to start today, we'll start with both legs in front of us, okay? Our feet are going to be a little wider base, about hip width apart. You want to move towards the end of your chair here, but not so far to the end. Of course, you don't want to fall forward, right? So it's okay if your knees are straight or if they're slightly bent. You can pull your toes to you. It's okay if they're pointing straight ahead, right? We're going to take both hands and we're just going to slide down our legs there. All right? And you're going to feel a pull, and maybe in the back of the legs, hopefully. And you're just going to hold this position here. Another 10 seconds. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. We're going to come right on up. Let's take our right leg and extend it out in front of us. All right, right leg, extend that out in front of you. You're going to take both hands. We're going to slide down that right leg, okay? Good. Now, it's okay if your toe's going straight or if you're pointing your toe to the sky. It's okay if your knee is slightly bent. You should feel a stretch in the back. You may feel it in the back of the calf or the back of the thigh, the hamstring. That's our aim. That's what we want. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. All right, let's rotate. We're going to extend that left leg out in front of us. That's it. We're going to take both hands. We're going to slide down our left leg with both hands and hold. Good. Looking at about a 45-degree angle there. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. All right. So now let's go ahead and slide back into our chair. Now we don't want to put our back against the back of the chair. All right, I want you to lean away or stay nice and tall. We're going to take our left hand. We're going to hold on to the chair there. Take our right hand across our stomachs. All right, we're going to lean and look to the right. Lean and look to the right. You can look up and you can look down. You can find the place that you feel that stretch the most and just hold steady. Remember, we're not killing it. Just holding steady. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. That has to be my favorite stretch. I get so stiff during the day driving. All right, now we're going to take our right hand and hold under the chair. We're going to take our left hand across our stomachs this time, and we're going to lean and look to the left, okay? Right hand holding, left hand across the stomach, leaning and looking to the left. Good, and we're going to look up and look down and find where you feel that stretch the most and hold steady. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Well done. Now let's go, we're going to scoot to the middle of our chair, middle to front. Our feet is chair, they Our leg width apart. We're going to take both hands. We're going to go down to the floor. If you can reach the floor, I want you to try to work your way back. Okay, work your way backwards, maybe all the way underneath the chair if you can. You're just going to hold steady here. If you start to get lightheaded, go ahead and sit up and take a break. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. We're going to come on up. Go ahead and look up for me. Look up to the sky. A little bit different. We've not done this before. Good. Now I want you to try to take your head, put your left ear on your left shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder, right? And you'll feel that stretch there in the neck. Good. And now let's go the other direction. We're going to put the right ear on the right shoulder there. Good. Hold and steady. Okay, and now I want you to just look down to the ground. Nice. Keep that posture, shoulders back, and just looking down to the ground. Good. And relax. Well done. That's our flexibility pillar. Any questions there? Nope, good to go. If you need it, I know we just had a shot of water. If you need a shot, if you didn't get one, grab one now. All right, we're going to get into our balance pillar here. Good. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. So we're going to make an adjustment here. First thing we're going to do, okay, everyone ready? First thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our chair on our left side. All right. We're going to balance on that left foot. We're going to do what's called a 3-point egg tap. Okay, and the reason why we call it an egg tap, of course, is because I want you to imagine you're tapping the top of eggshells, okay? So you can't really bear down on those eggshells or you crush them, right? So what we want to do is we just want to give a light little tap. So let me demonstrate, and of course you guys can follow. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. Remember that knee is slightly bent. We're going to tap in the back, tap in the front. Then we're going to cross the midline here and tap on the other side. Now you've got to come all the way to start position. So 1, this entire time, my chest up, my chin up, I'm focusing on my focal point. 1, 2, and 3, and then all the way back to start position, okay? Everyone together. Ready? You can hold on to that chair if you need it, and let's begin. 1, 2, 3, all the way back to start position. Now you're not putting any weight on that foot. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. 1, 2, that's it, and 3. Chest up, chin up. Remember, keep that knee slightly bent. 1, 2, and 3. All the way around. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. 2 more. 1, 2, and 3. Last one. 1, 2, and 3. And all the way around. And rotate. Good. Good, good. I guess I'll have to call my IT guy to come in and take a look at that computer and see what's going on. That's one of the wonderful things about being a business owner is when people say, hey, I'm calling HR, you can say, you're looking at him, or where's the IT guy? You're looking at him. Here we go. I have a funny story though, I'll tell you in a second. Right knee slightly bent, nice and tall, focused on a point in front of us. 3-point egg tap. Start in the back. 1, 2, and 3. All the way back to start position. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Using that chair as much as you need, but not too much. 2 and 3. Not so much it's taken away from your ability to improve. 1, 2, and 3. Good. 1, 2, and 3. You'll notice your body weight changing, right? So when we go to the back, your body weight may shift to the heel. As you move to the front, you may move that weight more to the ball of your foot or towards the front of your foot. And then as you move to the side, it may change again. This is what balance is, guys. This is finding your balance center of mass there. 1, 2, and 3. All the calculations being done in the brain between the foot and the brain and where to be. Last time. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Shake that out. My goodness. Well done. All right. Perfect. Oh, we're going to stand with we can keep our chair right where it's at, okay? We're going to stand with our feet close together. And all we're going to do is we're just going to squat down as far as we can, keeping your knees. You don't want to let them flare out. Squat down as far as you can, chest up. Remember, imagine you have a headlight in your chest. Illuminate what's in front of you, not on the ground. Hold, and then we're coming right back up. Down. You'll feel your weight shift to your heels. Hold, and up. Good. And down. Bring those shoulders back. Hold, and up. You should feel your weight shift to your heels here. You don't want to be too far forward. Down, too far forward on your feet. Hold, and up. Good, good, good. We're going to do 3 more. We're down, hold, and up. Good. 2 more. We're down, hold, and up. Good. Last one. We're down, hold, and up. Perfect. All right, catch your breath there. Huh. Man, okay. Keeping the chair on the right side. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to go into a single leg lateral, bending the knee up, right? So our knee is actually going to be pointing towards the outside, okay, when we do that. Now my hips, they do not turn. I'm going to try my best to keep my hips pointing forward. So it's going to require some flexibility there, okay? If you do not have that flexibility in the hips, that's okay. You can give a little bit. You can turn a bit to accommodate. So let me show you. We've got our weight on our right foot. You have your chair there if you need it. We're going to go out, not too far out, up. So I'm actually turning, knees pointing to the outside. Down, I'm rotating the leg, and I'm coming right back to start position. So this is a bit of a new one, okay? Let's try this together. Best way to learn is to do it to do it. So we're out, up, down, start. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. I'm not trying to get too much lateral flexion here. I don't want to lean over too much. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. A lot of moving parts there. Great job. Let's rotate. All right. Same thing. Same thing with the right leg. Okay, here we go. Shifting our weight over on our left foot. We're bringing our right leg out. Up, remember, point that knee out. Down and in. Don't get in a hurry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Relax. Great job. You really feel that in a lot of places. That's what we call getting 100 pennies on the dollar, right? We're getting a lot of bang for our buck right there. Okay? Next, good, we have time. We have plenty of time. Tree pose. Tree pose. We're going to throw a little bit of a twist into this tree pose here, okay? So let me demonstrate. Bring our hands over our head. I want you to touch your thumbs together, okay? If you can, touch your thumbs together. Now, if this proves to be a bit difficult, quite all right. Use your chair, right? We can modify this. Use your chair. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll have our hands over our head. So I have my hands over my head, guys. I think I'm getting cut off there, and my thumbs are touching. My right leg, I'm coming up, my heel to my knee, and then right back down to start position. So I'm coming up, heel to knee, and down. If you can, right, try to push your arms back so your biceps here cover your ears, right? So as I push back, I don't want my hands to come forward. I want to keep them back, okay? All right, here we go. Hands over our head, chair on the left side. We're going to shift our weight to the left foot. We're coming up, heel to knee, and down. And up, and down. Now I want you to take your time, go slow. I want to demonstrate control. Up, and down. And up, and down. That's it. And up, and down. 3 more times. 1. Good. 2. Last one. 3. And down. Excellent. All right, let's rotate our chair to the opposite side there. Good. Same thing. Okay, same thing. Find your focal point. Remember, keep that knee slightly bent. All right, ready? Hands overhead. Shift your weight to your right foot. And let's begin. Bringing the left heel to the right knee. 1. And down. I want you to go. Your pace should demonstrate control, right? So if you're going too fast, allowing momentum to play a role, you're going to lose control. Slow and consistent and steady. Good. This is 4 and 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9. Push those arms back. Last one. 10. And rest. Excellent. All right, guys, let's grab a shot of water. Last thing we're going to do is our single leg balance stand, 60 seconds. Single leg balance stand for 60 seconds. Okay. Chair on the right side. Find your focal point. Deep breath. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Bringing that left foot up into the air, just underneath us. Knee slightly bent. Time 60 seconds. Twenty seconds have passed. 30 seconds have passed. Very good. 40. 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Good, good. Let's rotate. You guys should start to really see some big time improvement from the very first time, and I know most of you. All right, here we go. Deep breath. All right, chair on the left side. We're going to shift our weight to that left foot. Keep that knee slightly bent, okay? Find your focal point. Right leg in the air. Time begins now. That's it. Really concentrate. Twenty seconds have passed. 30 seconds. 40. 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Great job. So guys, thank you so much for being patient. I know that wasn't the ideal start today. Remember, lots of information, balanceuniversity.com. I'll post the notes on there, but we'll do what we were going to do today. I'll do it why seniors fall, with all the different factors. So thank you. You guys have a great weekend. Minda, if you could just hang tight, I just wanted to let you, oh, good, you got it. All right, that's what I was worried about. Okay, good job. All right. So you guys have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to you mothers out there. Hope you enjoy your weekend. You guys certainly deserve it. Hardest working group of people I know. So well done, moms, and hope you have a happy Mother's Day, okay? Remember your homework. Make somebody smile. All right.